Kings. Chapter 2. Early Hominids. Bipedalism. A biped creature is one that walks on 2 feet. Australopithecus afarensis are the first known creatures to have walked on 2 feet. They lived about 3 to 4 million years ago in Southeast and Southwest Africa. Bipedalism probably started when Australopithecus afarensis climbed down trees. On the ground, the fastest way for that type of creature to travel is on 2 feet. Also, when that creature is on 2 feet, it frees its arms to carry objects such as tools, weapons, and its babies. The use of tools, fire, and weapons. Australopithecus afarensis used tools, and this continued further in many other species. Homo habilis created better, stronger tools, such as stone tools. Homo erectus found fire, which could be used for cooking and protection and warmth. Homo sapiens Neanderthals used weapons. All of these inventions would progress our species much further. Homo sapiens Neanderthals found weapons, so these could be used for hunting, which would mean a more stable food supply. Homo erectus found fire. Fire meant warmth, fire meant protection, fire meant a lot of things. Cooking, no more raw meat, which could be poisoned, and now you could cook your meat, and it also created more types of food. Cave paintings. The first species to create cave paintings was Homo sapiens sapiens, early modern humans. Modern humans left behind a fascinating record, their lives through artwork. They painted on the walls of their caves. This could be used to express many things. They painted what they saw in their daily lives. They also created different colors and brushes, which needed a certain amount of brain intelligence, so we can see that these creatures were very smart. After all, these were only early us. This led to many other forms of artwork. The end of Chapter 2, Early Hominids. Okay, so now there's Chapter 3. Hunters and gatherers to farmers. This part of the presentation will be on Minecraft. This is a permanent shelter, which is an average Neolithic house. So at the beginning, there were nomads. They traveled from place to place, hunting, gathering, picking berries. Everything that they had came from a different source. They had no permanent shelter or anything. But later, they soon had houses, permanent shelters, domestication of animals, irrigation, and farms. How did this change happen? Well, the biggest change was agriculture. Now, first, there used to be all this woodland, like how it is right now. How they got clear of the woodland and turned it into farmable land is called slash and burn agriculture. First, you burn all the woodland away. So I'm going to quickly burn this area. So I started a miniature forest fire in Minecraft. So while we wait for this to be over, I'll give you a little demonstration of the other ones. So how to navigate an average Neolithic house. First, you have to climb up ladder 1. Neolithic people did not have doors, so they had lots and lots of ladders. Ladder 2. Now, oh my gosh, 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to get the power wire. And so, there, to go down, okay, don't mind the bubble things, you would have to go down ladder 3. So this is the first floor. If you can see, this is the first part of the house, which has the windows on top. You would have to cross ladder, I think 4, to go down. Don't mind the bats, they wouldn't be there in a real house. Anyway, they just like it because it's dark in here. Anyways, so this is the bottom floor. So there's room 1, room 2, and these little division things. See those pillar type things? Divide into room 3. Room 3 has windows, which is where, unfortunately, the bats get in. So now you have to climb another ladder to go back up. You'd have to climb another ladder to go up. Then you go to the top. You climb another ladder to go down. Then you have to climb another ladder again. Neolithic houses had lots of ladders. Now for a minute imagine you had a farm. This was just seeds. And pretend this irrigation system wasn't there. How would you get water here? Well, luckily for you, there's a big pond here. So then they transported the water by making little irrigation systems to wherever your farm is. Now there's something called levees or floodgates. You would have a button here, and then this block would move down, blocking all the water. So you would have water when you need it, and when you don't need the water, there would be no water. Now another major things that Neolithic farmers had was the domestication of animals. So they would have dogs, which had been tamed from wolves. They would have chicken, and which would lay eggs for them. They would have cows, which would give them milk and meat. They would have sheep, tamed from mouflon. They would have, finally, pigs, which were very useful as well because of their meat. Now, our slash and burn agriculture is almost done. And let's just say for a minute, it were finished. Okay, so once this was finished, it would be a wide expanse of grass for farmable land, like these areas, except without the animals. Then you would connect the irrigation system to these new flat areas, which used to be woodland, and now you could have your farm. So let's just say you wanted a farm. You would hoe out the land, you would plant some seeds with water, sunshine, and now you have farmable land and seeds and earth. You would have a nice farm. So this is the end of chapter 3, from hunters and gatherers to farmers. The end. Okay, now we're going on to the PowerPoint presentation. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I did a little bit of extra on the religion of Sumer. So, this wasn't really mentioned, but hold on, forget that. I made like a model ziggurat of how ancient Sumerians. So ziggurats, okay, don't mind that blinking. Ziggurats could be seen from 20 miles away. They were almost 200 feet wide and could be as tall as 8 stories. Just give me a minute. Give me a sec here. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, don't mind the bubbles now. So you would have to cross these steps. And right next to these steps were these fortress-like areas where guards could patrol or anything you want. And then this is a replica on the other sides as well. And there's like a chamber inside. So then there was also other stone passageways leading. If you see, there's a mirror image on both sides. So now that we go up, there are the stairs. And then you have another stairway. So now you can cross here, go down, and you can go into like these areas. And you basically have like this wide area, which is part of this palace. So it's always going to be a mirror image of the opposite side. Same thing here, mirror image on the opposite side. And here inside this big purple expanse was where the god lived. Okay, so this is my ziggurat on the ancient Sumerians. The end of my presentation, and thank you for watching.